What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mixed by IP, and I'm back with another video. As you can tell by the title, in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to clear up any vocals in about 30 seconds. And I'm gonna be announcing the winner of the free mic giveaway that I did a few weeks ago. So make sure to watch till the end because the winner of the giveaway is gonna be at the end. So this is an important objective when you're an audio engineer. Every audio engineer wants to find out how to make vocals clearer, how to make a voice clearer, more crisp. And I made a TikTok explaining how to clear up any vocals in less than 20 seconds. And in the TikTok, I show you how to get clear vocals. So I'm gonna play the TikTok for you right here on the screen. But then I'm gonna go in deeper and I'm gonna explain the science behind it of what makes a vocal clear. What frequencies are always the clear frequencies? What frequencies are always the ugly frequencies? I'm gonna explain and I'm gonna break down kind of the science behind it of what makes a vocal muddy. Muddy is a term in the engineering world for the opposite of clear. What makes a vocal, it's self-explanatory, muddy, ugly. And that's what I'll be explaining after I play you guys the TikTok, which just show you guys real quick in 20 seconds how to make clear vocals, how to achieve a clearer mix. For those of you who just want to know how to do it real quick in 20 seconds, this TikTok is perfect for you guys. And also go follow my TikTok because I show quick little tips like that all the time. It's gonna be here on the screen below. But for all my nerds out there, all my audio engineers that actually want to know what they're doing, not just copy and paste and just do the same thing on every vocals, you want to understand why you're doing what you're doing, well, after the TikTok, I'm gonna be going deeper, like I said before, and I'm gonna be really breaking everything down. So let's watch the TikTok now. I'm about to show you how to clear up any vocals in 15 seconds. So first, you're gonna wanna add a channel EQ plugin to whatever track your vocals are on. Once you have your channel EQ, you're gonna create a high pass filter. It might look different depending on what program you're using, but they all do the same thing. So you created your high pass filter, and now you're gonna set it to where it's cutting out all the frequencies around 90 hertz. We're cutting out all the lows below 90 hertz. Then you're gonna wanna create a dip around the 300 hertz area. And then lastly, you're gonna take a high slope and you're gonna boost the highs from around 7K and boost your highs around 6 dBs or more depending on how much clarity you need from your voice. I'm gonna play it and we're gonna turn it on and off and I'm gonna show you what we just did so you could hear the difference.
This is a test, yeah, yeah. I am the best, yeah, yeah. I'm getting checks, yeah, yeah. This is a test, yeah, yeah. This is a test, yeah, yeah. I am the best, yeah, yeah. I'm getting checks, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so as you saw in my TikTok, it was just a quick explanation of how to make any vocals clearer. We just added that low pass, we added the high shelf, and we did a little cut around the 300 hertz area. Like I said, I have tips like that all day on my TikTok, so you better go follow me for real. Okay, so now I'm gonna break down kind of the behind the scenes science of what's going on with what I added to in that TikTok that you saw. This is the exact thing that I added. So let's start off with the high pass filter that I added right off the bat. What is a high pass filter for anybody that, is beginner? This basically creates this slope and it cuts out all the frequencies below. You see this blue area, anything in this white area, it's cutting out. It's not allowing you to hear it. So this tool is really useful because when you're mixing a voice, anything less than 50 dBs, this is a solid rule that you guys can take to the bank. Anything less than 50 dBs in the human voice, when you're mixing a song, get it out of there right away. In a beat, if you're doing hip hop, R&B, even pop, the bass of a beat is gonna exist in this 50, in this range right here, 50 and below, maybe even like 70. So basically when the bass of the beat and those frequencies, those lower frequencies of your voice, they're played together, they clash. And this is what creates that muddiness when you hear them played together. That creates muddy vocals. Any frequencies under even 70, I would say, they don't add anything good to your voice. They only make your voice muddy. So my rule is anything under 50, gets out of there 100%. Get that out of there, no questions asked, and then start making your way towards, 70, 80, 90, find that spot that sounds the best. You know, you can start around here at 50, and really 50, look how it's still letting some frequencies get in there, you know? Because remember, it's cutting around this line right here. So around here, some of those lower frequencies are beginning to creep back in. So you really want to make sure that your slope is cutting everything under 50. Like get all those frequencies out of here. So that's a little bit of the science of why we use that high pass filter and what that actually does and why we cut those frequencies. Now that you understand why we cut them, maybe you'll be able to make more informed decisions in the future as an engineer. You guys know with my channel, I don't just show you what to do, but I actually try to tell you guys why we do what we do, because if you understand the whys, well then you're able to make the best decisions in those situations, because every situation is different. Sometimes you're gonna cut around 70, and other times you're gonna cut around 120, and it's all about the why you're doing what you're doing. And guys, these videos do take a long time to plan, film, sit down, edit, so I don't really ask for anything. All I really ask is that you smash that like button for me. It really does help me a lot. It helps my channel grow, and it helps me just stay motivated to keep making these videos for you guys and helping you guys. So I don't ask for anything. Just if you could just smash that like button for me, and I would really appreciate it. So now we can move on to this next cut that I created right here. And I only cut it 1.5 dBs. You can always cut it however much you actually think you need, maybe 3 dBs, maybe 4 dBs, but I just did 1.5 dBs because that's all I thought that I actually needed. So the reason for this cut right here is because it's kind of an engineer consensus that every engineer agrees that there are frequencies between 300 and 450 in the voice that just sound terrible, that just make the voice sound gross. I don't know what it is, but every engineer basically agrees on this. And ever since I started doing that as well, my mixes ended up 15 times better. So there's not much science that I could really break down in here, but if you want to test out with your own ears, you can go to those areas and you can boost it, and then you can do the same thing, cut it and play around between 300 and 450, and just see the difference in your mix. It just adds a little more of that clarity. It takes away some of those ugly dominant frequencies. It's really just something that all engineers ended up figuring out along the way when they started. The more time you spend doing something, the more patterns you start to recognize. Like, you always recognize the pattern that there's something in between those frequencies that just does not make the voice sound good. So now everybody just kind of agrees, and we just do a little cut on it. But remember, you always want to use your own ears. That's why I'm telling you to boost it first and sweep and move it back and forth, and really just find the spot that you actually use your ears. Don't even look at it. Just use your ears, go back and forth, and find the spot that actually sounds the worst. Don't just go from what I'm saying, because I'm telling you 300 to 450. Don't just go to 300 and cut. Go start at 300 and sweep all the way until you get to 450, and somewhere in that area, find the part that sounds the worst and then cut it. And finally, we're gonna go over this high shelf. Now, the science behind this is anything above 8K, from 8K to 15K, those frequencies in your voice, that's where the clarity exists. So if you just want to close your eyes and create a high slope at 8K and just boost it about 8 dBs, your voice will sound 10 times clearer. You could literally just close your eyes and just create the high slope, and it'll work. And the reason that is because that is just the science. That's where the clarity of your voice exists, in between those frequencies, from 8K or really starting at 7K to 15K. So that's why I went right here at 7,500 Hertz, and I just boosted it 6 dBs, and it made my voice 15 times clearer. The clearness in your voice exists in the higher frequencies, and the lower frequencies, the muddy frequencies, are always around here, and you just cut those out. You boost here, and you see how these are very prominent. When you're looking at the volumes of these frequencies, look how the lows are all the way up here, right? Now look at the highs. They're all the way down here. So that's why when you boost the highs and you kind of even the playing field, that's right away, it makes your voice sound more even. It makes your voice sound clearer, because now all the frequencies of your voice are kind of smoothed out. They all have space to exist. They're all being like, they're getting equal shine, equal volume. And that's an objective to strive for when you're mixing and mastering. So yeah, guys, that's the science behind that quick how to clear up vocals TikTok that I made. That's the reasoning behind why we do what we do, why I did the things I did in the TikTok. So now hopefully you guys understand what makes a vocal clear, what makes a vocal muddy, and how to even up the playing field between those two objectives, how to achieve the sound that you're going for. Yo guys, I know that at the beginning of this video I said that I was going to announce the winner of my free mic giveaway, but I realized that it might be easier for me to just make a separate video just about announcing the winner, because if I lump it in with this one, some people might not see this one, so it might just be easier to do it that way. So the next video that I upload, I'm uploading it in a few days, so I'm announcing the winner of my free mic giveaway in my next video. It's gonna be out in a few days, so hit the post notifications so that you don't miss it, because if you won, I want to ship you this mic. So yeah guys, I'll see you in a few days, and hopefully you win this mic. Thank you for watching this week's video. I hope you learned a lot. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that I can continue to keep teaching you guys everything I know about mixing and mastering to help you become the best engineer you can possibly be. And as always guys, I'll see you in next week's video. I'm out.